Hey everybody, it's me, MemphisJonez. I'm bringing you a quick video, a quick lesson on Ascension perks. Been a little bit of confusion what a quote-unquote God roll is, and I wanted to set the record straight here. So let's get into it. I have a weapon I went out and got here, this long gun 5, just to prove it to you. So first and foremost, everybody says, or I've heard, a purple weapon is far better than a gray weapon. That is not true at all. When it comes to weapon colors, it really just changes the customization of them. Purple weapons, like this Nashgar here, have really good purple perks already built into them. A blue weapon and a gray weapon and a green weapon don't have the purple perks. So you get to pick which your purple perk is. With that being said, that just means that a gray weapon is so much more customizable than a purple. For instance, this long gun 5, if I wanted to change the incendiary to flooding or combustion, I can change the green perks on this and make it whatever I want and make it fit whatever build I'm looking to build it in. So if I wanted all lightning, or if I want it lightning and combustion, you can combo it as many ways as you want. The blue perks are pretty much all the same across the board. They never really change. The only thing is when you're putting, like say, incendiary on your weapon, once you put incendiary on your weapon, you will get access to amplified burning. And that goes the same as if I was to change it to flooding or toxic. That's the only way to get the amplified down there. Unless you have a purple perk that's doing an element, like Second Storm is giving it lightning. So as soon as the Second Storm goes on there, it will have the amplified electric. Okay? Now, what is a God roll? Here's the reason we're here. A true God roll, you have to get a pre-ascended weapon. Okay? So when you pick the weapon up, and I call these the stars. So you can tell I've already have this unlocked. See how it has the double cannon? This is a 1-star weapon. This had 1 ascension perk when I picked it up. The reason that this is so good is if you look over here, it can get up to a 12% incendiary. Where if I go to this one, same thing, incendiary, no double cannon, it's 11.2. And I know what you're going to say. Well, Memphis, that's only 0.8. Why does that matter? It matters because everything is percentile base and it escalates very quickly. So a 0.6 difference, actually a 0.5, we went and tested. 0.5 difference in a build with totally ascender weapons at a high end you're talking like almost a 30% increase in damage overall. It really escalates quickly on those percentiles. So don't sleep around on them. So then I doubt I'll get one, but to get a God roll, oh man, look at that. Now, would you consider that a God roll? Well, it has the fireball. It has a double cannon. I personally would say that's a God roll now. But if you want to be a perfect, you do want to try and re-roll that for 12%. And yes, I know what you're thinking. It's 0.3, but trust me, those numbers do add up, especially when you're getting into the amplified stuff. It's very expensive. It breaks banks. And this is very end game stuff I'm talking about to get your God roll. Get a weapon that you are very happy with. Get a build that's working very well from you, and then start doing this. Don't try to do this right off the hop because, trust me, the amount that it costs to do this is insane. I mean, I have been rolling weapons for the since it came out. I have put hundreds of millions into it with hundreds and thousands of upgrade parts, and I think I have like one, maybe two perfect weapons of the tens of thousand weapons I've rolled. It is very, very expensive to do. Now, where do you get pre-ascendant weapons? There's a multitude of spots you can go. First and foremost, the Mega Fort is a great spot to go and try your luck at. The Mega Fort, when you open up the Mega Fort chest, as you probably already all know, you'll get these weapon chests that look like this. There's a chance to get different ones. This is the all deck. There's the front ones. It depends on what kind of weapon you're looking for, and it is RNG based. And when you open them, there's a chance that you're not going to get a fully ascended weapon either. So yeah, you got to grind it a lot. Another one is in the passes right now. The smuggler passes are great ways to check it out. So once you get all your smuggler's marks, you can actually go into the rewards and you can start buying these kind of chests. Amazing. All right. You get like all of these weapons truly and honestly can be used. And if you get a pre-ascended, these have chances to become pre-ascended, and they have the 3-star, so fully ascended weapons. It's great. The only thing you need to watch out for is the gray weapons. If you're trying to get a fully ascended gray weapon, at this time of making the video, you can't get your hands on one. The best you can do is get a 2-star, so 2 ascension perks in the grays. The thing with the gray weapons that you've got to watch, and we've seen it even in blue weapons, is when you get in and you check the percentages of them, there is a chance that the percentage is actually lower than the normal one. So this would be like a 10% incinerary. You really got to watch those percentage numbers and know what a normal percentage number is. 11.2 is your standard. And then with a pre-ascension, you're 12. That's your elements. That changes on different things. So like your swiftness would be a 14.4 maxed out, where on your normal one, your swiftness is only a 13.5. So you pick one perk and just kind of know what its numbers are, just so you can look at, compare it when you get those. That's the only kind of weapons. Again, we have seen it on brick breakers. We've seen it on a basilisk. It does happen with the blue weapons, but not often. We haven't really been watching the green weapons like your torpedo 3s, your flooding bombards. Honestly, we knew about the grays, but we just kind of found out about the other ones. So if you're trying to get those kind of weapons, just be careful. Check the percentages before you start investing into these weapons, because this is a lot to do. And remember, you can lock a mod down. So when you re-roll the mod, you're just re-rolling the percentage, right? Not saying that, you're going to get a higher percentage. It's totally RNG based. You got to just hope for the best. But if you're trying to get that quote unquote God roll, so there we go. We got a little bit higher. Now you're talking, I mean, do you risk it? 0.1%? That's up to you. Like every time you roll this, it is costing you a lot of pieces of A. And when you start rolling the purple perks and the blue perks, it can get quite costly. All right, that's all I wanted to go over with everyone. Thank you for watching my videos. Please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to build up the YouTube. I'm trying to bring you all the videos I can. If there's something you want to see, hit me up and I will make it happen. All right. Thank you. Bye.